Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Nabila Binti Ahmad from class DDT1D and my matric number is 25DDT21F1110. My partner's name is Nur Shazani Binti Musa, also from class DDT1D. So we will give explanation about problem-based tasks. Question 1. Polytechnic Malaysia is very serious in implement the fire law regulation through its premise. Meeting rooms are among the most used rooms and it is important to enforce the fire law regulation for the safety of their patrons. You are required to design a program that determines whether a meeting room is in violation of fire law regulation regarding the maximum room capacity. Your program will ask the user to choose which meeting room they like to use and the number of people who will be attending the meeting. If the number of people is less than or equal to the maximum room capacity, the program announces that it is illegal to hold the meeting and tells how many additional people may legally attend. If the number of people exceeds the maximum room capacity, the program announces that the session cannot be held as planned due to fire regulations and tell how many people must be excluded to meet the fire regulations. The program will continue asking for input until user decide to stop the program. The meeting room's maximum capacities is as follow. Delima Sari 1, 35 people. Delima Sari 2, 20 people. Delima Sari 3, 50 people. Refer to a programming life cycle, PLC, write the solution based on PLC phase as below. Phase 1, specify the problem. Phase 2, analyze the problem by IPO chart. Phase 3, design the algorithm in flowchart and procedure code. Phase 1, specify the problem. To design a program that determines whether a meeting room is in violation of fire law regulation regarding the maximum room capacity. Input: number meeting room, amount of people. Process: if meeting room 1, Delima Sari 1 plus people, if Delima Sari 35. Excluded amount equal people minus 35. Output: the session amount cannot be hold as planned due to fire regulation, must exclude plus exclude amount. Else additional amount equal 35 minus people. Output: legal to hold the meeting may include plus additional amount. If meeting room 2, Delima Sari 2 plus people, if Delima Sari 2 is 20, excluded amount equal people minus 20. Output: the session amount cannot be held as planned due to fire regulation, must exclude plus exclude amount. Else additional amount equal 20 minus people. Output: legal to hold the meeting may include plus additional amount. If meeting room 3, Delima Sari 3 plus people, if Delima Sari 3 is 50, excluded amount equal people minus 50. Output: the session amount cannot be held as planned due to fire regulation, must exclude plus exclude amount. Else additional amount equal 50 minus people. Output: legal to hold the meeting may include plus additional amount. Else output: please input the available meeting room 1, 2, 3. Output: print people attending room meeting. Phase 2, analyze the problem by IPO chart. Start: Delima Sari 1, Delima Sari 2, Delima Sari 3, input meeting room. While if meeting room 1, input people Delima Sari 1 equal Delima Sari plus people. If Delima Sari 1 35, excluded amount equal people minus 35. The session cannot be held as planned due to fire regulation, must exclude plus excluded amount. Else additional amount equal people minus 35. Legal to hold the meeting may include additional amount. And while if meeting room 2, input people Delima Sari 2 equal Delima Sari 2 plus people, if Delima Sari 2 20, excluded equal people minus 20. The session cannot be held as planned due to fire regulation, must exclude excluded amount. Else additional amount equal people minus 20. Legal to hold the meeting may include additional amount. And while if meeting room 3, input people Delima Sari 3, Delima Sari 3 plus people, if Delima Sari 50, the session cannot be held the meeting, must exclude plus excluded amount. Else, additional amount equal people minus 50. Legal to hold the meeting may include plus additional amount. Else, please input the available meeting room number 1, 2, 3. And while input, do you want to continue booking? Type 1 is if yes, type 2 if no. If continuation equal to, else if continuation equal 1. Else output thank you and. Phase 3, design the algorithm in flowchart and pseudocode.
Thank you, Nabila, for your explanation question number 1. Now, I would like to continue with question 2. Question 2. Mr. Harris Benedict equation estimate the number of calories your body needs to maintain your weight if you do no exercise. This is called your basal metabolic rate or BMR. Now we have two different formula for different gender. We must write a program that allows user to input his or her weight in kilogram, height in centimeter, age in years, and the character M for male and F for female. The program should then output the BMR based on the appropriate sex of the specific weight, height, and age. The program will continue asking for input until user decide to stop the program. So, from the question referred to a programming life cycle, write the solution based on the phase 1, specify the problem, phase 2, analyze the problem, input, process, and output, and phase 3, design the algorithm in flowchart, vector, and pseudocode. Phase 1, specify the problem. The problem is it want to calculate the BMR based on the appropriate sex of the specified weight, height, and age using the formula for women and men. Next, phase 2. Analyze the program using input, process, and output. The input of this program is weight, height, age, and gender. The process, we must put the formula for calculate the BMR woman or man. And last is output, it will be displayed the BMR for different gender. So this is the flowchart rector for this program. Start with character M or F, put weight, height, age, and gender to get the BMR. Disruptor can help us to calculate the BMR. Just put answer of the instruction to get a display output BMR. If user want to stop, can choose yes. Otherwise, if user want to calculate different character, can choose no. Then, if stop, it will be N. For the last phase is pseudocode. This pseudocode use format if else. When we start, we must put the assignment like this program. We put character M or F. Then the input is weight, height, age, and gender. If gender equal F, the formula is 10 multiply weight in kilogram plus 6.25 multiply height in centimeter minus 5 multiply age in years, then minus 161. Else if gender equal M, the formula same with female formula, but minus 161 must change with plus 5. Then it will display the BMR for women and men, so it can end the pseudocode. So that's all from my group. Thank you, madam, for watching this video.